What's going on, guys? I just got back from the gym. It's about 7:45 in the morning. I like to go in the morning. Makes my days feel longer and I feel more productive. Forgot to record what I eat before I go to the gym. Just slipped my mind. But pretty much I just have a granola bar, Harris Teeter brand. Harris Teeter brand, I don't care about brands. Greek yogurt, extra strong, 140 calories, 20 grams of protein, 8 carbs, and 3 grams of fat. And then the secret to getting massive pump, Rice Krispie treat. Back now, so I'll show you what I have for my post-workout. I normally just make a protein shake. I use milk. Got this Whey-Bolic right here. 2 scoops, 40 grams of protein. I got it because it's on sale. Coconut vanilla flavored Girl Scout cookie. I'll put a scoop of creatine in there too. And then I'll also have these post-gym fast digesting carbs. You can do like gummy bears, anything like that from what I've heard, but I prefer this. It's easier to just drink it for me. I also work at a supplement store, so it was only like 15 bucks after the discount. But yeah, so I'll do that. I don't like to use a blender bottle for the protein because I can never get it to completely mix. So I got a little NutriBullet blender, put some milk in here, and then I'll put the protein in. If I use a blender bottle, it always, I never get it to like completely mix, so then I just get like random chunks of powder, and it's disgusting. So I prefer to blend it. So yeah, I'm about to drink that real quick, and then I'll catch up with you when it's time for breakfast. Okay, so since I am a nutrition major every now and then, I want to kind of explain why I take what I take and why it works for me. It's not going to work for everyone, but why it works for me, in my opinion on it. So for the whey protein, the Whey-Bolic I have is a whey isolate. There's 3 types of whey protein. There's regular whey, there's whey isolate, and there's whey hydrolysate. So the regular whey protein, which most people probably have and take, it's 80% refined protein. So 80% of it's protein and 20% is like carb and fat. So there is... The thing with whey is I feel like it's more of like a meal replacement or a meal addition type of thing. It takes about 4 hours to synthesize all the protein and digest it. So it keeps you fuller longer, so it's more of a meal replacement in my opinion. If you take that and it works for you, there's no need to change it up. The reason I take isolate after the gym is because it's 90% refined. So it only takes more like 20 to 30 minutes to digest and synthesize the protein. So I prefer that. I have a very fast metabolism, so I want it to be able to synthesize the protein as fast as possible. And then hydrolysate, I don't know much about. I know it's 100% refined protein. So I'm assuming it's very fast digesting and stuff like that. I've never tried it myself. But yeah, so that's why I use the isolate, because it synthesizes faster, digests quicker than regular whey. So I like to use whey if I make protein pancakes, or if I'm going out and doing something and I won't be able to eat for a little bit, I'll take the whey so that it is in my system for longer. Okay, so it has now been roughly 2.5 hours since my post-workout meal. So it's time for breakfast. So today I'm actually not in class or working, so I have time to cook. So I'm making some protein pancakes. For my pancakes, I use this Kodiak pancake mix. 1 serving's got 14 grams of protein in it. It's only 190 calories. It's also whole grain. So I use that. I'll mix it with some chocolate chips, semi-sweet. I use probably about 2-3 tablespoons of chocolate chips. And then I'll put a tablespoon of some creamy peanut butter in it, hold it together. Also gives it that peanut butter and chocolate taste like a Reese's. So I'll do that, and then I'll have 2 scoops of vanilla protein in it. So I'll mix all that up, cook it obviously, and then I will take my multivitamin with the pancakes as well. So yeah, that's my breakfast. Let's see, on days that I do have class or work and I'm in more of a hurry, I'll have this Special K protein cereal, cinnamon brown sugar crunch, one serving has only 1 gram of fat, 9 grams of protein, and 29 grams of carbs. So I'll do 2 servings, which is 2 cups, with a cup of milk and just a protein shake. That's my normal breakfast if I'm in a hurry. But since I had time today, I decided to make some protein pancakes. It's a little tastier. And so yeah, that's normally my breakfast. I'll see you in about 2 hours when it's time for lunch. All right, so it is now been about 2 hours since I had the pancakes. So it's time to eat again. I'm hungry, time for lunch. So for lunch, I have the same thing pretty much every day because it's easy, simple, quick. So I'm just gonna have a turkey burger, 93% lean. Let's see here, where is the nutrition? So this has 220 calories, 11 grams of fat, no carbs, 28 grams of protein. So I'll cook up one of those. I will have a singular russet potato. I'm just gonna cut it up into little like chips almost, throw it in the air fryer, 400 degrees for 18 minutes. Seems to be the perfect time temperature for me. I would also normally have a cup of broccoli with this, but I actually just looked in the fridge and I'm out. So I gotta go to the store and get some. So I'm gonna have the turkey burger and potato, and then while they are cooking, I'm gonna have some of these pork rinds. Probably just go ahead and finish off the bag. There's not many left. It's probably got 2 servings in here. 2 servings is 160 calories, 10 grams of fat, 14 grams of protein. So I'll munch on those. And then if that doesn't fill me up, I'll throw something else with it since I don't have that broccoli. But yeah, I'll go ahead and cook that real quick, and then I'll catch up with you when it's time for my next snack. All right, so I just got to the grocery store. I gotta get my stuff for dinner and the broccoli, stuff like that. So I'm gonna need a snack real quick because I am kind of hungry. It's been about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Kind of hungry. I don't like shopping on an empty stomach because I impulse buy stuff that I don't need. So for my snack, I'm gonna have 2 cheese sticks, good healthy fats, a little protein, no carbs. I got this Built protein bar, coconut almond. It's actually really good. It tastes like an Almond Joy if you've ever had one of those. It tastes just like it, a little more chewy, but it's pretty good. And then I have it's a mixed cereal bar, mixed berry cereal bar. It's just a Nutri-Grain bar, but off-brand. Tastes the same to me. So I'm gonna eat that real quick. I'm gonna go to the grocery store, get my stuff for dinner, and then yeah, I'll see you when it's time for dinner. All right, it is time for dinner now. It's been about 4 hours since I had my snack. So it's about 7 o'clock now. So for dinner, I had right here. So I got some Texas toast right here on top. Just garlic toast, some Harris Teeter brand. You know, as you know by now, I don't care about brands. It all tastes the same to me. And then I got spaghetti in here. So I got some whole grain spaghetti. And then I got 96% lean red meat or ground meat. I prefer 96%. It's a little more expensive, but I mean, if you think about it, 96% in comparison to 80%, it tastes pretty much exactly the same, but 96% has so much less fat in it than 80% that I don't see the point of eating the 80%. That's why I get 96%, just because it's not necessarily healthier, because it's still red meat, but I mean, it's so much less fat. So I prefer that. So my dinner is pretty simple, It's the spaghetti with some Texas toast and then water. I haven't mentioned this yet. So I have this little water bottle for my protein. Let's see, it holds about 30 ounces of water. So I drink it about 4 times a day. It's 120 ounces of water, so just under a gallon. So I try and drink this about 4 times a day. That way I can get my gallon of water a day. So yeah. That's my dinner. I'm going to eat that real quick, try and finish up some more of this homework that I've been working on, and then I'll catch up with you for my nighttime snack. Alright, it's about 2 hours later now, so it's time to start getting ready for bed. Got to be up early for work tomorrow morning, so I know 9 o'clock seems like early for bed, but when you have to wake up at 5 o'clock the next day, it's not that bad. So for my nighttime snack, keep it simple. It's all liquid pretty much. Just drink it real quick, go to bed. So at night I will take this Beyond Raw ISO casein. So casein's another type of protein. It's the slowest digesting protein. It takes about 8 hours to digest completely, so it's perfect for 8 hours of sleep at night. This casein in particular also has 3 milligrams of melatonin in it, so it's gonna help me go to sleep. Because I mean, going to sleep at 9 o'clock is hard for a college student, but yeah. So I'm gonna drink that with some milk, and then also I'm gonna have a Danimal smoothie. Yeah, they're actually really good. They still taste good, just like when we were growing up. Those shits were bussin'. They're still good. I know they're made for kids, but I'm still a kid at heart, so I don't really care. But I mean, it's not necessarily probiotic, but it helps with probiotics, which has the good enzymes for digestion. So it helps with digestion. So I like that overnight, since I'm not like moving around and active and stuff. It helps me to digest. So I'm gonna drink those real quick, and then I'm gonna go to bed, and then do it all again tomorrow. Also, forgot to say, I know that like 100 of my 300 grams of protein comes from protein powders, but I am busy. I mean, I'm a full-time college student. I work 2 jobs. It's like I don't have time to sit here and cook all these meals all the time. So it's just easier and more convenient for me to just mix something up and drink it to help me reach my protein goals. So that's why I do that. If I had the time, I would love to cook more, but I don't necessarily have all that time. So protein powder for me is easier and quicker.